when you're writing any character, you know, you're writing that character through your lens, so there's a certain amount of, if it's going to be odd, they go through your filter, and they are phrased in the way that even if you're imagining you or Jackie, that you would phrase
Well, now I'm
words.
so curious how the Amy Adams character is you. Now I...
Well, she's quite literally me.
When you wrote Nocturnal Animals, what was the hardest challenge of the writing?
Oh, it was it was a terrific book. It was called Tony and Susan, but it was very complex, obviously. There's a story within a story, and there are flashbacks, so there are 3 different stories, but it was an internal monologue. I had to alter it quite a bit. We were talking earlier, I think for me at least, the 2 screenplays that I have made were both derived from novels that I love, but at a certain point you have to put them aside and then try to think of what really spoke to you about that and then create scenes and things, because of course it's a visual medium, so it's completely different. So it was just, it was a tricky book to adapt. I worked on and off on for 3. I just put it aside and think about it. It was tricky.
Do you ever feel like your life has turned into something you never intended?
I'm worried about you. Were you sleeping? You scared me the last time we talked.
You know me. I never sleep.
Is writing painful?
No, it's so much fun. So much
Only
fun. So much fun. Maybe I haven't done enough of it. So much fun. But I absolutely love writing. I mean, of course, it's torturous. I can see people laughing, but yeah,
Jealous.
it's so much fun. Oh, come on, you know it's fun. You wouldn't do it.
What did you learn from writing and directing A Single Man that helped you with Nocturnal Animals?
Oh, everything. It was A Single Man. I think all of you probably, I would think, feel this way about the very first thing you ever do. I mean, for me, it'll always be quite special. It was very contained in terms of character. It was very contained, and it had very little plot, but it was really a tone poem. And also I had a great safety net of terrific actors. You know, so much of it was the performance of Colin Firth and Julianne Moore, and I had that safety net for my first film. So this one was much more complex, more personalities to deal with, a much more complex script, many more locations.
Is there a dream project you have that you haven't directed yet?
I'm just starting. I don't know yet. This is my second film, and I need a little space from it to know what's coming next. I've written something that's got a happy ending. It's very politically incorrect. I'm not sure that I could make it, which kind of makes me want to make it. So I don't know, that might be next, but I don't know.
What do you love, Tom? What movies do you love?
What do I love? What movies? I could tell you my favorite movies from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s,
Choose
the 50s. Choose one. Oh, God, The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
I mean, what a spectacular film that holds up completely today. You know, the clicking of those little shoes, there's no place like home, there's no place like home. I mean, it's a sort of, in fact, in the 2 films that I've made, I've used a little bit of that, a little reference. In the first film, there's a beautiful little girl, and Colin Firth's character is feeling very, very low and contemplating suicide, and she walks up to him, and we see a little blue shoe click 3 times, and he looks up, and she's literally magic. In this film, the same thing.
Would the screenplay of Wizard of Oz be the writing that you take with you to your desert island?
No, I would not take a screenplay. I would take something quite philosophical, I'm afraid. I would take the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, which lies on my bedside table, and I read a sentence of it or so every night as I go to bed and contemplate it. I don't think I would take prose, or I would take something, if I were in the middle of nowhere, to really contemplate life, since I was probably not going to get off this island, and just sort of try to connect with it all. Hi, I'm Tom Ford, director of Nocturnal Animals. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe for more videos from The Hollywood Reporter.